Good morning, scholars. Today is Tuesday, April 28th. You can see back there. It is a bit of a rainy day today. It's only going to be about 55 degrees, so about 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. But I was watching the news last night, and the meteorologist said it's a great day for ducks. And I thought, well, yeah, the ducks probably like the rain and the water and all of that. So it's going to be a rainy day. But I hope you got to be outside yesterday and enjoy the beautiful weather that we had yesterday. Something fun that happened yesterday, I went for a little bike ride with my family up to Minnehaha Falls, and I ran into Samuel and his family. Hi, Samuel. That was nice. We got to give each other a little elbow, 6 feet apart. So that was really fun. All right, let's see. So it's going to be kind of a rainy day, and but I was thinking that we had all the sunshine yesterday, combined with all the rain today, and I think tomorrow, and then this weekend is going to be really nice. And I bet we'll notice that the grass will be greener and things will be really fresh from all the rain. Today is sort of a National Reading Poetry Day. So this whole month of April is National Poetry Month, and I thought I would read a couple poems by Robert Louis Stevenson. And so one of them is about today. It's called Rain. The rain is raining all around. It falls on field and tree. It rains on the umbrella here and on the ships at sea. There's a picture of the rain. It's kind of neat to think about how the rain is falling on, your house or your apartment or your backyard. And where else is the rain falling in the world today? It's kind of fun to think about. I know when I was far away living in Taiwan for a few years, I would think about that, like, oh, the sun is shining. Maybe not at the same time, but the same sun is shining down on my family, whom I really missed. So it's kind of neat to think about the sun shining in different areas of the world and the rain falling in different places. All right, and then this one is about yesterday's weather. It is called Summer Sun. Well, it's not quite summer yet, but yesterday certainly felt like summer. So, great is the sun, and wide he goes through empty heaven without repose. And in the blue and glowing days, more thick than rain, he showers his rays. Though closer still, the blinds we pull to keep the shady parlor cool, yet he will find a chink or two to slip his golden fingers through. Ooh, the golden fingers of the sun. The dusty attic, spider-clad, he through the keyhole maketh glad, and through the broken edge of tiles into the laddered hayloft smiles. Meantime his golden face around he bears to all the garden ground, and sheds a warm and glittering look among the ivy's inmost nook. Above the hills, along the blue, round the bright air with footing true, to please the child, to paint the rose, the gardener of the world he goes. I like that last part, the gardener of the world. And again, so today is going to be a rainy day. Yesterday was a sunny day. So kind of neat how these work together to make our world beautiful. So I know I am excited to smell the rain. I love the smell of the rain. So I loved the sunshine yesterday, but I'm also excited for the smell of the rain. And also rainy days are really good days to curl up with a good book. I just wanted to show you a couple books that I just finished one that I got from the library. This was a good book. It's called Flight Behaviors, about monarch butterflies and how they move from Mexico to this area in the south. And that was a really good book that I just finished reading. I'm like, oh, I can go to the library right now. And another book I wanted to show you, because today, or actually this week, is National Mental Health Awareness Week. So kind of being aware of how we're feeling and how we're thinking, especially at this time where it's kind of strange time. And in the Nova News the other day, there was a link for some activities that you can do to practice mindfulness. And mindfulness is just about kind of being present and grounded and kind of being aware of what's around you and also just kind of how you're feeling and how you're thinking. And so you could encourage your parents. There's kind of a little link you can check out that has some ideas for practicing mindfulness at home. So, kind of doing some stretching. I know Miss Taylor loves to stretch, kind of squeezing different muscles in your body and then releasing them and relaxing and thinking, really, really noticing how your body feels and how that, um, how it feels to be kind of um, stretching and squeezing our muscles and then releasing them, letting them go. Another thing they recommended doing some belly breathing. So you put your hand on your stomach and then you try to um, inhale and exhale and make your tummy go out like a balloon. So just kind of focusing on breathing and things like that. And something that helps me, and I've mentioned this before, is writing down kind of thoughts or feelings or things like that in my journal. And I actually got this book. I went to a little gathering a couple months ago, and Miss Cranberg gave me this book. So thank you, Miss Cranberg. And it's called 52 Lists for Happiness. And I am excited because I've been meaning to write down some of these ideas in here, but I'll just share with you a couple ideas. So they're kind of just helping ideas for helping you to practice gratitude. That's something that I am really into, is just noticing all the stuff that we have to be thankful for. And so there's just kind of these ideas for things that you can reflect about, so you can stop and think about. And the first one says, list what makes you happy right now. So it's just like, oh, right now, what is making me happy? So just kind of thinking about, well, I am happy that I get to say good morning to my scholars every morning. Even though we're not in the building, I can still say good morning to them. What makes me happy is thinking about the sunshine yesterday, anticipating getting to smell the rain. I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to make coffee, I'm going to smell some rain. Or maybe not the rain yet, but you can smell like it's coming, the moisture in the air, all that water vapor. Let's see. Made me happy to see Samuel yesterday at Minnehaha Falls. That was fun. Something that is making me happy right now is that in about an hour, we are having a staff meeting. So I get to see on the computer, I get to see Miss Tuzana and Miss Schultz and Miss Lund and all the other teachers from Nova. And we're going to have kind of a Zoom staff meeting and talk about how things are going and stuff. And that'll be fun. I do get to talk to Miss Schultz and Miss Lund quite often. We do our once a week meeting, but and then we chat on the computer a lot. How you guys doing? But anyway, I'm thankful for that. So, anywho, just a couple ideas of things that I'm reading and thinking about. Okay, so we have our secret scholar for today. This secret scholar is, where is it? There she is. Avery. Hi, Avery. Woohoo! I miss you, Avery. All right, so Avery, I hope you are having a fabulous day. I am thinking about you, and I know that you are using your virtues at home with your family, with your mom, dad, little brother. So I hope you're doing well, Avery. All right, so Avery, let's see. Oh, did we talk about check-in questions? Let's see. Yesterday's check-in question, was like, what did you do outside? I really liked hearing about what you guys did over the weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. Today's check-in question has to do with science, I believe. And I think we're doing wedges today. So check-in question is about wedges. So you can learn a little bit about wedges and try to answer some questions. And like we do every day, Today's check-in question, a little bit of spelling, math, reading, some optional activities. If you didn't get a chance to yesterday, check out the history video that Miss Lund made about Marco Polo. I would highly recommend you do that. Really interesting about his travels along the Silk Road and working for Kublai Khan. And that Marco Polo in the book that he wrote is one way that Europeans really learned about what was happening in Asia and China, because they didn't really know anything about it at the time. But he wrote a book about it, and some of his friends didn't believe everything that he wrote about, so he got a nickname, Il Million. So if you didn't watch the video yet, watch the video to find out what does Il Million mean. Okay. Also, if you didn't have a chance to yesterday, watch Miss Tuzana's video. Also highly recommend Miss Tuzana's video from yesterday. And I'm sure today is a really good one too. I haven't watched it yet. So, all right. So today, working on some of these things. And, and then we have our Zoom meeting. That's going to be on Thursday. I've gotten a couple students giving me their 3 facts or their 3 clues about you. So again, if you wouldn't mind sending me a little note with 3 things that are true about you, we're going to try a little game on Thursday. So could be like, my favorite food is blah, blah, blah. I have a pet, blah, blah, blah. I live near wah, wah, wah. Any kind of 3 little clues about you, and we'll try to guess who we're talking about. So that's going to be on Thursday. All right. And today and every day, learn something new, try your best, be kind to one another. Let's make today the best day yet. It's a great day to be a knight. Have a lovely day, scholars, and we can maybe take the next, like today and tomorrow, to kind of just do our work and kind of do some reading and just enjoying this time to kind of cuddle up inside, because this weekend is going to be gorgeous. So we'll want to be outside on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Have a great day.